Hello, everyone, and welcome to another monthly website acquisition forum. And this month, or today, I have a few things for you. Let me share my screen. We'll talk about the agenda. Let me share that. If you're on live, can you hear me well? I don't know if you can hear me. Seems like it. Okay. Let me share my screen and we'll start right away. Okay, so this month on the website acquisition forum, I'm going to talk to you about the latest trends, especially about the Google helpful content that happened a few months ago and where did all the traffic go, because lots and lots of websites got hit by Google, and explain why and where this traffic went to and what you can do about it. And the next thing is definitely going to do a deal assessment. We did it last month. I did 2 deals. This one I'm going to make 1 deal. And instead of that, I'm also going to explain how to find good deals in one of the platforms out there. So let me start first talking about the Google Helpful Content Update. This happened in late September, beginning of October by Google. And you see the market, there are a lot of websites that got hit with their traffic. Some of them 50%, some of them even more than 50%. This means that the website's valuations are currently down, and I spoke about last month as well, which makes it, by the way, it's a buyer's market right now. If you have cash, go ahead, buy a website, build it up. Also, there is the AI that started a year ago that also influences all content websites. Anyway, that was the update last month. Now, what exactly happened with the Google Helpful Content Update? So the thing is this. There were, that was in the Atlantic. There was an article talking about how Google is not helpful anymore with the results that it gives. They were all either sponsored or not relevant. So what happened is that many people started to put their search queries on Reddit instead. So basically what Google did is gave Reddit an up boost with their traffic. And when we're talking about up boost, I'm talking about 150% more within about a week, meaning that it will now show more and more Reddit results on the Google results. Therefore, the traffic that used to go through Google into different websites gone to Reddit, which has caused internet marketers to move and promote different products and services on Reddit. Reddit is much easier to it's easier. It's not easy to manipulate. Hence, internet marketers basically move there. So it's not like you have it's not like it's not like writing people there naturally putting their content there. It's internet marketers writing content for promoting different products. Maybe we can find an example here. Let's do Reddit best leaf blowers. Okay, it could be that if I'm going to search for leaf blowers only, let's do stop share, and I'll just share I'll share the tab here. Look at this. Best leaf blowers recommendations, homeowners. Let's look at that list, see what's happening. Let's look at this page. Let's look if it's really, not even, it doesn't even exist. Let's look at the, if this looks like a natural, organic, helpful content somebody gave, or an internet marketing, putting an internet marketing page with affiliate links and stuff like that. I see this does not exist anymore. Let's see, top 3 blowers. But that's already a year ago. That's not what I'm looking for. Maybe that is relevant. Here. Let's try that. I did not search for that before. Just did it right now. Is Reddit down? Reddit can be reached. Okay. I very much enjoyed Eagle Blower. Okay, this is not a good example of what I'm talking about, but I've seen examples of perfectly SEO optimized Reddit posts showing for promoting different products, and then internet marketers making money from those. I'm sorry, I can't find right now, but I did see that earlier today. I saw some of those. I don't remember exactly which one. That's a year ago. Maybe because I'm searching from Israel, so it gives me different results. Let's try it without Reddit. You know what? Let's see how many Reddit results we get. No, we don't. Interesting. Maybe it's because I'm from Israel. I'm searching from Israel, so maybe it's still different. I don't know. Actually, for searches from Israel, it does give normal, natural results, but there's no reason to believe they wouldn't change over time, also the rest of the world. Anyway, point still exists about Reddit. So I want to show you something that I bumped into of how you can manipulate Reddit, and this is why everyone moved to Reddit with the internet marketing. Look at that. This is something called Upvote Shop. Basically, you can buy upvotes. See that? Half a cent. Sorry, a cent, $0.05 for one upvote. Okay, you can upvote comments, you can upvote posts, you buy credits. It's very cheap. So this is something that you can do and promote your posts, promote your comments, and basically it's easier than going with Google. And then because Google now brings more of the Reddit results, as I mentioned, that gives more opportunity for exposure for your posts and comment out there. So if you are into internet marketing, you want to try that, go ahead. That might work. There's a lot of competition right now with this, but you can, of course, try that. Let me see. I don't know if when I'm changing a tab, you can see that. Let's see. I'll do stop share. I'll do share again. Okay, I want to go now and do a deal analysis. And this is an interesting one for a B2B business. Let me share the screen again. Okay. So this is a deal analysis for a website called Visitor Visa. I briefly looked through that previously, but I'm basically going to do it ad hoc right now with you as well here watching live. So we're talking about a 5-year-old website, stable content site with high traffic value, under monetized immigration visa information for people who want to travel to Australia as a tourist. You see that this is a site under bid, so this is not classified ad. It has no minimum, but the starting price is $5,850 US. That's in Australian dollars, 8,915. Reserve not met. What is the reserve? I don't know why they don't say here the reserve. Usually they say the reserve. Maybe this is the reserve just because it's different currency. But there are still 19 days left to bid. And you see there are no bids right now. So this is the minimum price they want. Let's look at the seller a little bit. That's Ross from Australia, who verified the email address, phone number, made already 3 transactions, totally of $94,000. That's great. But there is no picture and no government ID. So you need to understand who exactly the seller behind that and why there's no feedback on the seller. So that's something to watch out for. Already 381 people viewed this page and 24 people watching to see what will happen with the sale. Even without looking at the details of this website screams to be bought by an agency that helps you with visas, either with Australia, because that's exactly the target market, or a visa agency for another country, maybe in the region, that wants to have another stream of income and start another operation around that. That's a perfect match for that one. Let's read a little bit about that. So it's a 4-year-old website making 301 Australian dollars a month. I assume all the numbers here are Australian dollars. No. Okay. So just for the sake of the calculation, because I want to know what the multiplier, if that makes sense. Okay. So because here it's Australian dollars, 301 US dollars, Australian dollars, sorry. Let's do a quick calculation here. So I'm using my calculator here I'm going to take the 8,915 Australian dollars divided by 301 Australian dollars. It's a multiplier of 29.61. This is today's average for a monthly multiplier. Okay, so it is a fair price, at least according to the multipliers. We still need to check some more of the details, but it's a fair price to start negotiation with. But don't forget that this is a bidding price. So it could be that the price can go higher. With this amount, this is definitely something worth looking into. And don't forget, if you really want that business, it's really worth for you buying it. Get in touch with the seller and try to take down this listing before it finishes. Now, as the time will approach towards the end of those 19 days, the more it approaches, the seller would tell you more likely will tell you, I'm just going to wait to the end. So just put on your bid. So the sooner you get in touch and try to take this down, the better. Okay, what else? So there's an average of almost 10,000 page views a month. You see that here, pretty stable. Only started from June, which I'm not sure why. Oh, I think I do know. So, and GA4 started around that time. So lots of listings from don't have the data from Google Analytics, only from Google Analytics 4, which is their new version. So a lot of missing data before that time. So you need to ask the seller what happened and maybe try to get reports to see if what he's saying about the stability of the website is really what exactly happened to the website before. Okay, let's keep looking at the business. About the business, 5-year-old stable content site with high traffic value, under-monetized, immigration visa information for people who want to travel to Australia as a tourist. We're clearing out a portfolio of content sites to focus on the main business while raising a family. Okay, so they are also website investors, so pretty savvy with investments because they have a portfolio of websites. The site was written by a qualified lawyer, immigration agent with evergreen content. It's unlikely need any update besides time frame and costs. I kind of disagree about that because sometimes visa regulations change, so you have to be on top of that. Not too crazy, but something to think about. When that changes, you need to change the website. You need to follow what's going on for Australian visa for people from different countries. So this is something that you do need to work on. As we've never really focused on the site, we have sold some extremely affordable digital products and only used AdSense and just let it tick along. About a year ago, I put in on a nicer theme Elementor and fixed up the structure, but otherwise hasn't been touched very much. Also moved that from Gumroad to Lemon Squeezy. Lemon Squeezy do take less money than Gumroad, about half. Okay, he's saying it's 5% plus 50 cents per transaction. Gumroad is around 10%. It's pretty crazy and pretty expensive. So that's a good thing. I don't know why he chose Elementor. Elementor is a theme that does look nicer, but tends to be slower than other themes out there on the internet. So you might want to buy a faster one like Generate Press. Don't have to, but this is maybe something that you can already improve the website when you're buying it. Finances. It is primarily an information site blog which generates some passive income through Google Ads and a few digital products. 3,600 in the last 12 months, which 2,000 came from AdSense. Good, something to say about AdSense. AdSense is not the best ad network out there. There are better ones out there, and one which doesn't have any minimal requirement is Ezoic, which performs better. Yes, it's a little bit more setup. On the other hand, you'll get more money for the same amount of views. I assume it will be around probably 15-ish% more income with the same traffic. I can't guarantee that. It's a matter of testing it, but that's what you see that very often. So this is something to check and test. AdSense is currently it's a very easy win to go and just change the ad network. So there you go, another 15% to the revenue once you buy the website, more or less, of course. Traffic. The real value is significant and consistent organic evergreen traffic it generates. As you can see, the screenshot below. There is no screenshot, by the way. Where is the screenshot? No screenshot, no files. Okay, we'll get to that. Let's see. As you can see in the screenshot below, we had 37,000 unique visitors since July 2023, with almost 150,000 page views. Traffic has been consistently growing over years. We came through the most recent Google updates and unscattered. Great, that's good news. Please message if you'd like to be added to GA. GA is Google Analytics. Of course, you want to be added. That's the first thing you're going to check when you want to buy this website. Opportunity. Migration agency pay a lot per click. So it would be ideal to create some affiliate arrangement to sell leads. Goes without saying. If you enter into an affiliate model, 15% of revenue of a sale of $2,000 to $3,000. Now, that's good if you're buying this for this cash flow and want to build up and work on this project. However, if you already have an agency, that's even a better buy. Okay, it's a B2B. You are a B2B. This is a B2B. Makes a lot of sense. Tourists to Australia have to have health insurance, and insurance company give massive kickbacks for signing people up. This was always the top of to-do list, but just never got to this. Okay, so health insurance and insurance in general is something that you can promote on the website as well. Think about building a mailing list for people who want to visit Australia, about travel, about insurance, of all the preparations. That's something, a growth strategy right there for your website. Would be perfect authority site for something already in the field. We said that. There's no other site that focuses specifically on Australian tourist visas. That's a good point. Let's keep reading. Okay, let's look at this. So this is the URL, domain name. Let's see. I don't like that there is a dash in the domain. I might try to buy a different domain, but you need to be very careful when you're changing and redirecting domains. It's something you need to look into, but definitely domains with dash worth less than the domains with no dash. Except I heard in Germany, for some reason, it's worth more. People like it more. I don't know why. The home of Australian visitor visa. Beautiful website. Let's see their products. Ultimate Australian Guides. So they have these guides, which are sold. Here you see the pricing. You can probably increase pricing by try to test with 10% up, 20% up, see what happens. That will, of course, bump the sales in 10% if you want to raise the prices in 10%. Let's see. Okay, so profit is this, and this is AdSense. And you see AdSense is this gray line. Here, for some reason, in November, they had no leads because you see that the AdSense number and the revenue or profit is exactly the same. So I don't know what happened. You need to ask the seller about this. Maybe they just start updating this. You need to ask that. So monthly profit is 292 a month. I don't know why they said the 301, but it's still, I mean, here, sorry. 301. You need to check all these numbers with the seller. The thing is this, there is no P&L sheet over here. This is something that you need to ask the seller for on a monthly basis, not a yearly one. What happened each month? How much from AdSense? How much from each product? All this breakdown, so you'd know exactly what you're buying and what is the potential for buying this website. See very little expenses, lemon squeezy fees, $8 a month, AUD, and domain, $2 a month. And let's see the traffic connected to Google Analytics. Yeah, about 7,000 people-ish, 7 to 8,000 people, unique visitors on the website. And they're reading 1.5, 1.3 pages each. So that's a good thing. Don't look, this average engagement duration is not correct. You see that on many Flippa listing. It's some kind of a glitch they have. I don't know why. And the engagement rate here is also doesn't make sense. So check those on the Google Analytics. Organic search. Most of it's from organic search, direct. You see some referral, organic social. Now, here's an interesting thing, and I couldn't find I can't think of a reason why that's the way it is, but you see that the page views the most are from Australia. Now, why would you need a tourist visa if you're already in Australia and you're searching and you're getting to this website? So ask the seller what's the reason for that. I would expect it to be from many other countries. I don't know why. So as the seller, that might give you more ideas for the future growth of your website. Monetization, just ads, that's not true. They also said that they have different products. And it's a platform which is PHP. That's not true. Elementor is not a PHP. That's a WordPress plugin. So this is something to be aware of. It says here that there is an email subscriber list. I wish they would say something about that. They're only saying that they have 160. It's this one. Sorry, it's 160 subscribers. I thought it's the social media. So 160 subscribers. I don't know why so little, actually. You know what? For 4 years, I'd expect to be more. I don't know. You can probably do a better job with email marketing there. Connect a new software, promote it more, have forms. I didn't look at the website to see where they have the forms and why would people register. So something when you are thinking about the strategy to grow this website, there you go. Go and look at what they've done with email marketing. Okay. So this is what I have about this website. Don't forget, I also have more videos coming here and here for other deals that you'll see. Just watch them next. And I will, let's go for the next thing. Let me check. Okay, the next thing that I'm actually going to do, you see here on my Canva, how to find good deals. Okay, I want to show you one of the platforms to find deals and how you assess deal. So you're going to go to one called investorsclub.club. They are a marketplace for buying and selling websites. They do have premiums for you to receive early access, but I'm going to go with the regular account for now. You see they have a bunch of deals here between 13,000 to 1 million something. 2 million even. See here. Excuse me. Now, how do you know exactly what to look for when you're looking in such a list for finding websites? First of all, there are many other marketplaces and brokers out there, so you can find deals. I have a resource page. If you want, there will be a link under the description for the resource page where you can download, and you'll see the whole list. Investors Club is one of them. There's also Empire Flippers, and there's Flippa that we just looked at, but there are many others. Each one has their own flavor, different kind of buyers, different kind of deals, or deal sizes. I mean, now let's look at one at let's say when you're going to assess a deal. First of all, you need to understand or to decide how much you want to spend on the deal and how much you wish to buy for. Because of course, I wouldn't look at something for $1 million if I only have $50,000, of course. Okay, so that should make sense. Now, the next thing that you want to look at is the trend for the page views. Thing is that, as I mentioned, lots of websites got hit with the helpful content, and many of those websites are for sale right now. If you look quickly, skim through this list here, you see that many of them are either stagnant or they're downtrend. See, downtrend, downtrend, downtrend. Oh, this is recovering actually, so that's a good thing. Downtrend, downtrend. This I don't know. Italian Polish MoMA. Okay, it's a lifestyle. Okay, downtrend, downtrend. See, many of them downtrend. You'd want to look for a website which is within your budget, but also which is stable, less good, or uptrend, better. Like this one. You see this? I don't know what happened here. We need to check. Yeah, this is definitely an uptrend. If you have $2 million, you see here, RV lifestyle. If you like RVs, even better. So this is for the traffic. Now let's look at the revenue. Let's look at the RV one. What happened there? So the traffic is up, but the net revenue fluctuating. And here, yeah, not very consistent with this. Also, this is downtrend, although this is up. So for each one of those, let's look at one of the listing. Let's look at this one. I don't know if you can open it. Yeah, you can. Look at the listing and see what's in there. But the process is basically decide on the budget, find website which is at least better, which is an uptrend, not as good if it's flat, and not good if it's downtrend. If it's downtrend, you're probably going to give it a lower multiple and buy it for less. But this means that you need to know how to handle distressed websites. So that's very important. This website makes $43,000 a month and costs $2.11 million. Okay, I'm not going to analyze the whole deal, but it's 11-year-old display advertising and affiliate content in the RV niche. Okay, so I just want to show you the basic things when you're looking at websites. I don't know why. Oh, here's the traffic. Yeah. So you see, we're talking about page views here. Yeah, page views. See, 800,000 page views, 700,000 page views. Here they had 345,000 page views. See, so there's an uptrend. Definitely something happened here in February. If you want to look at good thing, but what did they do? You want to know. Okay. So just the basic filtering for a website, budgeting, then views, and then also how much they earned. You basically want the P&L. You want to see a breakdown of a monthly P&L to understand what happened to the website. It goes without saying, it's better if you like the niche. You need to do your own due diligence and understand if the seller is really selling what they're selling and not publishing something that does not belong to them. All these things are very important, but kind of just the initial filtering, these are the three things I would look at. Okay, what else? Oh, and of course, the next thing that you also want to check is that once you buy it, you have a plan or a growth strategy. What are you going to do with it? You're going to build an email list, or how much and how you're going to do SEO so to keep the uptrend of the website. How you're going to develop content, what kind of content. All these things you need to think in advance before you're buying the website. You can buy a website, and there are many people who buy it and then just leave it there. But best thing is getting ready and get your sleeves up, roll your sleeves up, sorry, and start working on it. And though the first period might be intense, afterwards, that can go on maintenance mode and basically make a nice cash flow for years and years to come. Okay. I hope that's helpful for you. I hope that the latest trend will help you make better decisions with what kind of website you should invest in and what you should buy. And I will see you next time.